pararon hace unos años. Ustedes dijeron ya basta la violencia, ya basta las pandillas, y este escenario es muy diferente desde hace unos años, pero solo pasó porque ustedes trabajando con la policía lo hicieron posible. Si hay un ejemplo por la cual National Night Out pueden enseñar cuando sí trabaja, cuando la comunidad trabaja con la policía, es aquí en Dolores Mission. Entonces los felicito a ustedes, tenemos mucho más trabajo que hacer. Y aquí no solamente han trabajado con la crimen y la violencia, pero si ven todas las calles aquí más limpias, más seguras en muchos aspectos, los parques se han mejorado porque ustedes han trabajado muy duro. Y en este tiempo quería presentarles a nuestro alcalde, alguien que como ustedes saben, ha trabajado con ustedes a hacer esto posible. Él siempre ha estado aquí con nuestra comunidad, y aunque ya está responsable por toda la ciudad, sabemos muy bien que su corazón está aquí en Boyle Heights, en Dolores Mission. También sabemos muy bien que no solamente estamos trabajando para el crimen que existe, pero aquí hace un poco empezaron un programa para los jóvenes, porque también sabemos que tenemos que prevenir que los jóvenes no entren en las pandillas, a prevenir la violencia en nuestra comunidad. Y felicidades a ustedes por el programa. ¿Cómo se llama otra vez? Se llama Jóvenes Seguros Verano Divertido. Felicidades por hacer esto. Gracias. Esto es algo que ustedes están haciendo y diciendo que están responsables por la comunidad. Se tiene que hacer más de esto, y si nos preguntan por la ayuda, nosotros estamos ahí. Entonces muchísimas gracias, y aquí estamos disponibles para decir que no queremos la violencia y sí a la paz. Gracias.
I'm so happy to see so many people out here, because this is something that is happening across the country today. And this wouldn't be possible without all the people who work to make this event possible. They planned the whole day out, put up the tents and everything else. Let's give them a big round of applause to the committee who made this possible. Thank you. And let's give a big round of applause to our men and women in uniform, the best in the country, LAPD, Captain Ortega, and whole team. And it's great that we have so many young people out here. You know, for our young people, it's important that they see that the community is working with our police department to bring more resources and safer streets. I remember as a young boy, it was a lot more tense, and some of us would run the other way when we see a police officer. But now, many of you who grew up here know, we work with our police department. We have senior lead officers that work with our communities day in and day out, so that the community and the police department working together make Boyle Heights a better community. And so to all the young people out here, I want to say, we are out here because we care about your future. We want you to have the best community possible. We want you to have the best opportunities possible. This is all for you. And there are so many organizations out here working day in and day out to help our youth. The Los Angeles Youth Opportunity Movement, the Salesian Boys and Girls Club, the Variety Boys and Girls Club, so many others, and it wouldn't be possible if I left out the Wolf Pack, because I know it's in the house. So thank you so much. We have a lot more work to do. You know, right now we have some of the lowest crime levels the city has experienced since the 1950s. We got to continue doing that, because we don't want to go back to the days when our neighbors and our brothers and sisters were being affected by crime, whether we were victims or the ones perpetuating crime. We want to make sure that we keep these levels where they are and even keep them going lower. But it's only possible if we continue to invite people to be part of the movement to keep safer streets. So thank you so much. And last but not least, I want to give a big shout out to my staff who worked hard also to help this event possible. Thank you to CD14 staff. And I invite you to keep being part of every possible civic organization you can be part of, because building a strong community, it's about people. It's about us getting along together, just like my little boy hugging me here on my knees. And then I'm going to invite you back in about a year when we open up our Boyle Heights Civic Center. In about a year we're going to open up our building. Any type of service anybody can need in this community can go there. We just opened up and took down the fence that was there for years that gave the wrong message to our community. That's a library. We want that to be inviting. We have new landscaping out there. It's welcoming. Then we got the Ross Valencia Park out here. We dedicated to a person we used to call Mr. Boyle Heights. He symbolized what Boyle Heights was all about. Get involved. And then we have this new police station that we opened up a year ago. Beautiful new police station that signifies that the police are here with our community. They're part of us. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for being out here. National Night Out is every night in Boyle Heights. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you all very, very much for coming out here for the National Night Out. You know, this is happening across the country, where the community gets together with community resources and LAPD to celebrate not only having more safe communities, but also to celebrate the partnership we have with our police department in making sure we have our safe streets. So at this time, let's give a big round of applause to our men and women in uniform and our local captains, Captain Murphy and Lindsay. Thank you for the work you do on behalf of our community. And also, you know, when we talk about National Night Out and what that represents, getting community and LAPD together for safer streets, there's no better example than what exists here in Northeast LA. Because we have a captains, and a police department that works day in and day out with our community to make that possible. Our community members know them by name. They are out there on at every event you could think of, and because of that, we're celebrating some of the lowest crime levels that we've seen in this community since the 1950s. Can you believe that? How old were you in 1950? Oh, you weren't born, yeah. Who should I ask that question without getting in trouble? But anyway, thank you so much for the work you do. There are so many people to thank. Let's give a big round of applause to all the people who made today possible, who organized the event, went out of their time. Thank you so much for coming out. Again, you know, this is an example of what it's about. The community working with our police department to make things happen. We know it's tough financial times in the city, but this city council is committed to supporting our police department. We are hiring through attrition, and we're doing everything to make sure that public safety remains the #1 priority for the city. So thank you very much.
Let's give a big round of applause to all the bicyclists who just rolled in. 7 miles, and they didn't even break a sweat. Good job, and thank you for being out here tonight to celebrate National Night Out as Chinatown, downtown LA, celebrates with the rest of this country about community and LAPD working together to bring down crime. At this time, I want you all to join me, give a big round of applause to our men and women in uniform, our officers from LAPD who work hard day and night, put their own lives on the line to protect us. Thank you so much for the work you do. I want to thank Captain Chamberlain and Captain Russell and all the troops from the Central Division. You know, the Central Division is probably one of the most toughest divisions to work in out of LA. But it also has one of the areas where you see some significant drop in crime compared to the rest of the city. The rest of the city is doing well. And despite the difficulties we have in downtown, they are doing a tremendous job. But it's only possible to continue doing this work because it's the community that works with LAPD to get the results. So thank you for coming out tonight. This is not only showing support for LAPD, but we're celebrating the community LAPD partnership as we continue to make sure that our streets are safe. And what do you think about this band up there? Give a big round of applause. I felt like dancing out there right now. My wife is here, my little daughter Amelia is here, my 3 other children are at home. It's a little late for them, but you know, when I think about making sure we have safe streets, I think about my kids and making sure they can walk to the store safely. I want to make sure that they and all the other children in the city of LA feel safe no matter where they are. It's not only physical harm that we want to protect them from, but psychological harm about not feeling safe. That also has an effect on young people. We are on a great trend to reduce crime. Let's keep doing that. It's only possible because we support our LAPD. Another big round of applause for our men and women. Thank you for the work you do. I'll see you guys out here next year again. And every night, it's a National Night Out. Thank you very much.